Welcome back to the arena, guys. Today we are here with another episode. In today's episode, we're going to show you guys how to use PekkaBoBat at Town Hall 11. So it's a strong and effective strategy at Town Hall 11. So in this video, I'm going to give my tips and tricks so that you guys can start 3-starring with the PekkaBoBat attack strategy. So all the examples that I'm going to be showing are done on multiplayer battles and friendly challenges. So now let's dive into the first one. So the first main thing that you want to focus while doing the Pekka BoBat is trying to set up the funnel for your Pekkas. So this attack actually has two phases. The phase 1 is going to be a kill squad consisting of Pekkas, bowlers and the heroes, and you're sending them into the base trying to take down maximum amount of splash defenses. So in order to send the Pekkas and the bowlers into the base, you probably want to funnel them. So you're just going to use a few funneling troops like baby dragons and electro dragons and funnel on both corners. And once that is done, you're going to send the wall wrecker in front of your Pekkas, which is going to break open the walls and help them get access through the base. And once the Pekkas and bowlers are going into the base, we're going to use the rage spell to support them and move through the rest of the base easily, along with the Grandmother's ability to protect ourselves from the Eagle artillery. And once that is done, once they've taken down the maximum number of splash defenses, you're going to try to consider about bringing your bats, and make sure to bring the bats from the angle where they can easily move through the base. You don't want your bats to split up. You always want them to move in one force, taking down all the defenses. They're gonna one shot every single defense. You want to try and make them to move like that. So once you've narrowed down the base and the bats, they're gonna easily move through the base, and you're gonna try and focus on top of wizard towers. You wanna put freeze spells on top of the wizard towers because wizard tower will just one shot your bats to make sure you perfectly time your free spells on top of wizard towers so your bats are surviving through them. And once that is done, your Pekkas and the bowlers and the rest of the troops which are alive will go ahead and clear the rest of the base, and that is it. The bats also help you in the cleanup, but remember to always have some cleanup troops like wizards or something which will help behind the bats, because bats, they deal less damage to storage buildings, so they might probably gonna take a long time to take down cold storages and other things like that. So that is all for this example. It's over. So now let's dive into the second example and teach you guys in more depth. So the one thing that I said about is going to be funneling your troops and setting in your Pekkas. The next thing you really want to focus is where to enter from the base. So your entry point must be an area with a maximum amount of splash defenses. Splash defenses either going to be more number of visit towers, or if the base has multi-targeting infernos, it's going to be really harder to use this strategy. But it still works on multi-targeting infernos if you can really take them down sooner, or take both of them with your Pekka kill squad. So once the funnel is set, here comes our Pekkas, bowlers, healers, and the heroes kill squad going into the base. And if there's a single inferno which probably gets locked onto your wall wrecker, you probably want to freeze it to protect the wall wrecker through the base, because you want to get access throughout the base. That's why you're using a wall wrecker. You don't want your wall wrecker to just break one layer of wall and go down after that, so you probably want to try and freeze single infernos to protect them as well. And once, as I said, once the path for the bats is being created, you're probably gonna send the bats. And when you are sending in the bats, you probably have to predict where they're gonna go next. And if they're gonna reach a wizard tower, make sure you put your free spells on top of them, and you have to perfectly place the free spells. Otherwise, your bats are gonna go down. The timing is gonna be very effective on this one. If you miss the timing, your bats are gonna go down, and you're probably gonna fail the attack after that. Even though you might have your Pekkas and bowlers alive after that, even though your bats go down, they are actually a bit slower, so you probably gonna time fail if your bats go down. And also, as I said, bats deal less damage to storage buildings. You probably want to bring in some backup wizards to take down and deal with them. And once that's done, your Pekkas will also help you in the cleanup. And that's how you get the 3 stars with the Pekka BoBat. It's actually quite a simple strategy. It does not include complex strategies like Queen Charge or something. It's a bit simple where you send in the kill squad and timing is going to be very important with this attack strategy. So now let's move to another example, and this one's on a friendly challenge. And this base is a pretty common island base, and this is one of the best strategies to take down this kind of island bases. So you can just copy this exact procedure and use this on this island base. So we're just using one electric dragon on the top to funnel there and two baby dragons to funnel here. And since there are huge big islands with a lot of empty spaces on this base, your Pekkas, they have no other way to go other than to follow the wall wrecker, and that's what is an advantage of this base. And look at the top, we have two visit towers which we are able to take down easily, and with the rage spell we're getting huge value from there, and also the Grand Warden's ability protecting that healer. And we're gonna move to that eagle artillery and take it down. And also this one's actually a brand new Town Hall 12, so we're gonna deal with the Giga Tesla as well, but that doesn't matter because it's such a powerful strategy. You can deal with that, no issues with that. And once that is down, you're gonna send the bats. Once you've taken down the maximum number of splash defenses, as he said, once you know where the bats will exactly go, start the bats. Don't be too late with the bats that all of your Pekkas and your heroes go down, and wait for your bats. Probably all the defenses will shoot at your bats and take them down quickly. So you want to perfect the bats at the right time. And once you've done that, it's going to be a perfect 3-star. And make sure to freeze multi-targeting infernos like this and also wizard towers that will actually target to your bats. And if you're perfectly timing the free spells and perfectly timing the bats, you're gonna get the 3 stars. It's a really strong strategy because bats, they're so huge in number, they'll just one shot every defense and move on. And you also wanna consider freezing a double expos like this, or even 4 expos at one place. You might want to consider freezing them because expos, they're fast shooting defenses, they might probably take down your bats so quick. So if you have extra free spells, make sure you freeze the expos as well. In some cases you probably want to use the freeze early to protect your bats to get the maximum value rather than save it for a very back end visit tower. So it just depends upon the particular base which you're attacking. So that is all for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you guys to use the Pekka BoBat attack strategy. It's a bit simple, but anyways, you might want to go ahead and practice on friendly challenges so you can master that attack strategy. And that's all for this video, guys. I see you guys in the next one. Until then, clash on.